This is Nightline. Tonight, Zempic? Some GLP-1 users taking the highest doses say they're losing something besides just the weight.
Those little sparks of joy just no longer bring you any happiness.
Their zest for life and their get up and go.
Every little task was too much, and I've never lived like that in my entire life.
What doctors are saying tonight. Plus, body in the trunk.
Has been alleged by the complaint. Celeste went to Mr. Burke's house in the Hollywood Hills. She was never heard from again.
Months after a 14-year-old girl was found dead in the artist David's abandoned car, the singer today charged with murder. What authorities are now saying about a possible motive and what happened in court today. And Dancing with the Stars.
Ballroom is cool again. We are blowing up.
One of the hottest shows on television, now touring across the country. We go behind the scenes to see how the magic is made.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ready, go!
Plus, we're with the stars out in full force in New York City for the eagerly awaited premiere of The Devil Wears Prada 2, What They Wore and What They Said. From ABC News headquarters in New York, this is Nightline. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. Tonight, GLP-1s are known for helping millions achieve their health and weight loss goals. But recently, some who've been taking maximum doses of the med say their new physical health has also come with a loss of motivation and joy. What are the doctors saying? Here's ABC's Stephanie Ramos.
I am down a total of 122 pounds.
Total weight loss is 17 pounds in 16 weeks.
All over the world, millions of people are loving the so-called skinny shot for trimming their waistline and helping them get healthy.
So I just got back from picking up my precious Zepbound.
For Corey Stevenson, getting on GLP-1 medication was a life-changing decision.
My goal was to live longer, healthier, be there for my family, to be able to keep up.
The pounds, they were dropping like flies. She lost 40% of her body weight. But Corey says she was also losing something else along the way, motivation to do basic everyday tasks.
I mean, my entire home was in disarray. Every little task was too much. Everything was a mess. And I've never lived like that in my entire life.
Corey and some other GLP-1 users taking to social media to share their experiences.
Because if you're on a GLP medication and you notice that your libido is absolute, that is actually very normal.
Does being on a GLP-1 or peptides make you feel no emotions or fall out of love?
Miss.
Okay, so what that means is you lose a little bit of like spark for life. Sometimes folks will show up to a nutrition session saying, you know, I'm just not motivated to cook or shop or eat healthily. And we dig into it. And it's like, wow, you really have kind of taken a downward turn in just your overall mood.
Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, and Ozempic are now household names, with celebrities touting their success.
I just felt amazing. I had lost I want to say 10 pounds right away.
And what's been called a miracle drug is now a new normal for weight loss, with some people reporting a new lease on life and better overall health. When Corey was prescribed the medication Zepbound in 2023, she says she quickly started seeing results.
And what dosage did you start at?
2.5 is the starting dosage. I got to 15, and I was on 15 for 18 months.
But after ascending to that highest dose of 15 milligrams, Corey says she started losing her usual zest for life and motivation.
I am normally an extraordinarily organized person. My inbox for all of my emails, I had maybe 20 that I had not dealt with and organized. Usually it was about 5, maybe 20. Being on 15 milligrams, I had 6,500. My brain could not do these tasks. It felt overwhelming. I felt very confused by it.
GLP-1 products, what they do is they turn down that reward pathway noise, or what people call food noise. It decreases that craving, it decreases that stimulus and that drive to eat. And I think it's important to understand that if it can affect your body in that way, then it can possibly also affect other rewarding pathways that can lead to you not feeling as rewarded as you normally would with things that you previously enjoyed.
But what was really going on here? Is this a real thing? That feeling of meh? Well, Experts say it could be something called anhedonia.
When you're experiencing anhedonia, that means essentially that things you found rewarding or pleasurable are no longer that. And that can be a symptom toward a bigger problem, for example, anxiety, depression, or severe depression. So just to be clear, there is no definitive evidence that shows an association between using a GLP-1 product and the outcome of anhedonia.
Some people notice this lack of motivation.
Dr. Spencer Nadolski is a board-certified family medicine physician and specialist in obesity medicine. He says he prescribes GLP-1 medication daily.
I noticed a cluster of patients that were on the very high doses, like tirzepatide, for example, Zepbound and Mounjaro, and they've been on maintenance doses of 15 milligrams or so. That's the highest dose. And after 6 or so months, some of them were complaining of just feeling a little bit unmotivated, a little bit flat. But I was like, I wonder if there's something about this medicine, because I'd ask them, when's the last time you felt good? And they're like, well, it was like about 6 or 8 months ago. And I noticed that's when we had gone up to the highest dose.
Here we go, your GLP-1 nutrition tip of the day.
Summer Kessel is a registered dietitian who works with Dr. Nadolski. She says she's been seeing this in some of her clients too.
We're wondering, we don't have all the evidence yet, but we're wondering if at the higher doses, that is working on other aspects of our life, where now we're not excited about our normal things that we would be excited about, not just food.
There are no major studies on GLP-1s and anhedonia. Dr. Nadolski says he's been asking a small group of his patients about their attitudes while on the medications.
So I'm doing a case series, kind of trying to showcase how these patients presented and what happened when I lowered their dose and how their symptoms improved. And then I'm hoping someone else does a randomized controlled trial where the patients don't really know their doses, so we can see the true effect.
A recent article published by the Lancet Psychiatry Scientific Journal actually showed improvement in mental health for people using GLP-1s.
There's a large amount of data that shows that using these medications is associated with a reduction in anxiety and depression. Of course, everyone is different.
Eli Lilly, the maker of Zepbound, tells ABC News in a statement, "We do not have any data to share on anhedonia. Patient safety is Lilly's top priority, and we actively monitor, evaluate, and report safety information for all of our medicines. Lilly's labels for its medicines include robust, FDA-approved warnings." Corey says in the end, lowering her dose helped her feel like herself again.
I then went down to 12.5, and in 2.5 weeks, I was thinking about my emails. I was thinking about all of my paperwork. I was thinking about organizing my house, and I was back.
And she says looking back, she is still grateful for the results she got while on the medication.
It was just the dose change. It's not the medication. The medication is a miracle. That's why I'm trying to bring some light to this, because we've got to be able to find a way that people can access the medication that they need that's appropriate for their bodies.
Our thanks to Stephanie. We switch gears now to major developments in the case against the artist David, today charged with murder, following months of mystery after the grisly discovery of a 14-year-old girl's body in the trunk of his car. Here's ABC's Trevor Ault.
Tonight, popular singer David now charged with first-degree murder and sex crimes in the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas, and investigators revealing a possible motive. The LA District Attorney says the 21-year-old, whose real name is David Burke, had a months-long sexual relationship with that young girl, and they say he killed her because she was a witness to those sex crimes, and he wanted to protect his status as a rising star.
Celeste, a 14-year-old at that time, went to Mr. Burke's house in the Hollywood Hills. She was never heard from again.
Investigators say that was April 23rd of last year, just one day before tickets for David's world tour went on pre-sale. According to the charging documents, David was allegedly lying in wait to kill Celeste Rivas and used a sharp instrument as a deadly weapon. They claimed weeks later in early May, he allegedly mutilated the body. By that timeline, Celeste had been dead for 4 months before her body was discovered last September, which made the investigation into her cause of death especially difficult.
What makes you confident you can prove these allegations?
What makes us confident is the totality of the evidence, where we believe we can prove each and every one of these three charges.
Today, David appearing in court behind his legal team, pleading not guilty.
We believe the actual evidence will show David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez, nor was he the cause of her death.
These special circumstances carry with it, along with the first-degree murder charge, a maximum sentence of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. The determination on whether or not the district attorney's office will seek the death penalty will be made at a later time.
Our thanks to Trevor. Up next, Dancing with the Stars is hitting the road. Worth of pros and behind the scenes as they show us how it's done. Welcome back. Dancing with the Stars has been racking up viewers by the millions, now hitting the road on a massive tour, and we're along for the ride. Just what does it take to make it all look so easy? Here's ABC's Jacqueline Lee.
Ballroom is cool again. We are blowing up. The show's been around for 20 years. It is wild that we are bigger and better than ever now. That is really hard to do.
Yeah, to have record-breaking numbers is really surreal.
Dancing with the Stars, one of the biggest shows on TV.
Dancing with the Stars is a phenomenon. It is something that only exists here. I don't think I can compare it to any other television show that exists ever.
I am telling you, this is the best season ever of Dancing with the Stars.
Welcome back to week 8. It was rock and roll. It's a 10. It was a 10. It was the technique. It was the vibe. It was the hair. It was Andy, he's still in.
Did you ever expect to be sitting here on a reality TV show that's doing so well?
As a matter of fact, I did. It's funny that you ask.
I cannot.
No, there's zero clarity pursuing this thing. And that's why there's so much gratitude, you know, to the fans and the audience. We just pursued something blindly because we loved it. This show has given back so much, not just to us as dancers, but as people. And we want to do the same.
After a record-breaking season,
Robert and Whitney!
The son of late Steve Irwin, Robert, took home the coveted Mirrorball trophy.
Thank you for changing my life.
Now the pros are hitting the road and taking center stage.
What is the big difference for you guys when you are performing for the show versus performing for the tour?
Don't tell, but I actually love performing live more than on TV. But there is an element of that live reaction, that engagement, that energy from an audience that you just don't feel from a lens.
Two-time Mirrorball champion Jenna Johnson.
Adam and Jenna!
And her husband, three-time Mirrorball champion Val Chmerkovskiy.
Sochi and Val!
Two of the mega-talented dancers fans can see on the Dancing with the Stars tour.
What is the process like to even prepare for a tour with more than 70 cities?
Pain relief.
A lot of PT. No, it is, you know what, we are so excited because the last time that the both of us did tour was back in 2019.
Mm-hmm.
It is a grueling process to put together a tour from the ground up. It has been so inspiring and so fulfilling to be back in this space.
I'm also excited for the fans. You know, they get to see me live in person, sweaty, shirt off. You know, it's
touch them in the meet and greets.
pretty amazing.
The 4-month tour spanning 74 shows across the U.S., with Britt Stewart leading the group.
My role as dance captain is to really take the integrity and the magic of the show that Mandy Moore, our director, has created on us and making sure that it lasts for 4 months.
The show has been on air for over 20 years, reaching new heights with 6 million viewers tuning in to watch every Tuesday.
And the fact that there's tens of millions of people that are interested in that and that want that in their living room.
And more than 50 million votes cast each week, breaking record numbers.
We love all of our fans, but the fact that there's this new wave of young fans that are embracing ballroom dance, which is such a classical form of exchange, makes me proud.
Let's try. Here we go.
The 2-hour set brought to life by longtime choreographer and director Mandy Moore.
Great. So that's 9.
For me, the tour is all about celebrating this beloved show
but like through the bodies of these incredible pros. On the show, the pros don't always get to dance to their like champion level. Whenever I'm thinking about the tour, I'm thinking about like, what are these fans gonna love? But also, how am I gonna push these pros? And how I'm gonna put them on stage in a light that like people maybe don't get to see.
The brains behind dance scenes from iconic movies.
Taylor can give me thoughts or colors or ideas.
And Taylor Swift's Eras Tour.
Do you feel a lot of pressure every time you have to create a routine, depending on if it's for a movie or if it's for something like Dancing with the Stars or whatever?
Every time I create, I literally think I don't know what I'm doing and it's gonna be terrible. This is the worst pressure ever, yes. I'm just making dance moves and this is awesome. Like I wanna do a really good job because I'm a perfectionist and like I want it to be amazing. But it's also like, it's just dance. Like we're just having a good time.
The pros taking Mandy's vision from rehearsals.
Okay, let's try. Here we go.
To life on the big stage.
The creative process for the tour is so much fun, and we have a bit of freedom to really get creative, to dance with each other, to really think about how we can take the essence, the magic from the prior season and bring it to a live stage.
Jenna and Val making it a family affair, bringing their 4-year-old son, Rome, on the road with them.
Did you ever picture being able to bring your child on this journey with you and with your husband and you're all dancing together, like on tour?
No, and it's just a dream come true, truly. I think there's this notion once you become a mom, your career's kind of over, or you have to give up certain dreams, and I still get to be the performer that I am dying to be on this tour is such a treat. The fact that I get to bring my son along, be able to do it as a family, I just feel so grateful.
He's not dancing. We haven't negotiated that yet.
We haven't finalized his contract.
He's a bit pricey.
So,
He's a bit pricey.
The excitement builds as the cast gets ready to perform at Radio City, applying the final touches before they take the stage.
To be back on the road in this capacity, it's been 6 years now. It's just the exchange, the live exchange is we build a relationship through the lens, on camera, through the TV screens, now through the phones. To eliminate all that and connect in person is a whole different experience.
Our thanks to Jacqueline. When we come back, we're behind the velvet rope in The Devil Wears Prada 2 global premiere. And finally, gird your loins for The Devil Wears Prada 2. It's tonight's Nightlight. Tonight, here in New York City, the stars out in full force for the eagerly awaited world premiere. Miranda Priestley herself, Meryl Streep, wowing the crowd, some who'd staked out their bird's eye view this morning. And People magazine's newly crowned world's most beautiful cover girl, Anne Hathaway, all smiles and sophisticated, walking the red carpet at Lincoln Center for the gala event. Fancy. That's Nightline for this evening. Watch all of our full episodes on Disney Plus and Hulu. We'll see you right back here tomorrow. Thanks for the company, America. Good night.